Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is wild and honestly, a little emotional too. If you've been following the Ace family drama over the years, then buckle up because things just got taken to another level. Paiz just dropped her new book and she does not hold back. We're talking cheating, heartbreak, lies, NDAs, the whole damn truth. But what's even crazier? Austin McBroom just reacted. Yep, and it's not the slick PR sanitized version you might be expecting. So stay locked in, we're gonna go deep into Austin's past scandals, how Catherine broke the internet with her vulnerability, and what this means for the future of the Ace family. Let's go. Alright, before we get into the chaos, let's zoom out. The Ace family wasn't just a YouTube channel, it was a brand, a lifestyle. Austin and Catherine sold this picture-perfect life, mansion in the hills, cute kids, family-friendly content, couple goals. Millions of subscribers bought into it. Their fans watched them go from a modest couple to social media royalty. They had brand deals, music videos, merch, boxing events, meet and greets, even their own app. They were killing it. But the crazy thing is, while all that was going on, rumors were already bubbling underneath. Allegations, leaked DMs, TikToks from random girls, drama channels covering Austin caught cheating again. It never stopped. Still, Catherine never addressed it. She stayed quiet, loyal, professional. Meanwhile, Austin kept moving like nothing could touch him. So let's get into the real mess. These weren't just haters making stuff up. Over the years, there were actual receipts. In 2019, YouTuber Cole Carrigan posted a video that shook the internet. He accused Austin of cheating and being involved in something much darker, involving a girl, a hotel, and alleged assault. He showed screenshots, texts, even photos. It was intense. Austin denied everything, called it clout chasing, and threatened legal action. But many fans believed Cole Carrigan was lying for attention, and it also supposedly came out that Austin McBroom paid Cole $40,000 to delete the video. Then Tana Mongeau chimed in. She tweeted that she personally knew girls Austin hooked up with. One girl apparently left lipstick in his car and Catherine found it. Another girl was promised a brand deal, got flown out, hooked up with him, and then nothing. She said Austin made it seem like his relationship was just for YouTube. And then more girls started sharing similar stories. NDAs, DMs, money being exchanged. Catherine, once again, silent. Alright, let's talk about that moment when the rumors finally turned into reality. Catherine and Austin officially confirmed their divorce. This was back in early 2024, and honestly, most of us saw it coming, but it still hit hard. So here's what happened. Catherine posted this super calm but kinda heavy statement on her IG stories. It was something like, after many years of growth, challenges, and beautiful memories, Austin and I have decided to part ways. She said there was no drama, that they still respected each other as co-parents, and that their focus was on the kids. Austin posted his own version, all smiles, weirdly upbeat. He wrote something like, "We had a great run, and we'll continue to love our kids and build separately." He even tried to be funny about it in one of his lives, saying, "We're still cool, don't worry y'all." And like, sure, it was mature and all, but people weren't buying the no-drama narrative. This wasn't just a quiet mutual split, this was years of scandal, cheating, gaslighting, and emotional damage wrapped up in a pastel-colored IG story. The timing also felt sus. It came just a few months before Catherine's book announcement. So fans started connecting the dots, like, oh, she's getting ready to speak. That's why she's finally done playing the wife role. And when the book dropped, that divorce statement aged like milk. It was clearly a strategic, calm before the storm kind of move. Catherine was about to unload everything and didn't want to make it messier than it already was. So yeah, they confirmed the divorce. But what really hit fans was realizing Catherine had probably been emotionally checked out for years. She just finally said it out loud. Then, boom, 2025 hits and Catherine Paiz drops her book. And yo, this isn't some polished self-help fluff, this is her soul on the page. In the prologue alone, she talks about living in emotional isolation, smiling for the camera while dying inside, feeling stuck in a relationship she didn't recognize anymore. And then she drops the bomb, she confirms the cheating. She says she knew. Not just rumors, not just suspicions. She knew what was going on and still stayed. Because of the kids, because of the brand, because she didn't feel like she could leave.
We always knew Austin was horrible. Like, even though Catherine's admitting it now, we knew he was cheating. We knew he was doing the most to her. We knew he was doing her dirty. But that girl that showed up to the basketball game, she is off the rails. How do you go to a whole family event? It was a whole family event that they were hosting for the Ace family. They're like singing their song and everything, and she's just in the crowd knowing like she's with Austin. That is so crazy to me. I thought it was crazy that people were cheating with him, knowing that he was like a public figure with his family and everything. But to show up to an event that Catherine is literally at, was Austin just the master manipulator? But I'm not convinced that he was that good at lying. It's so obvious that they're together. They're obviously a family. Why would you even want to be with somebody, even if it was a fake relationship? Why would you want to be with somebody that's literally faking a whole marriage and kids and all that? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. How can you say that that's a fake relationship? She's literally having his children. How could you believe that? You have to either choose to be stupid, or you genuinely have to be one of the dumbest people alive. Or you're just a god-awful person.
One part that hit me hard, she talks about how Austin used to gaslight her, like make her feel crazy when she'd bring stuff up. He'd say, "You're overthinking," or "That's not what it looks like," while girls were literally in his DMs. And if you listen to the audiobook, which she narrates herself, my God, you can hear the pain, the pauses, the emotion in her voice. It's brutal. It's real. Okay, now this next part is where things get interesting. And a little murky too, because there's been a lot of buzz about how Austin McBroom supposedly reacted to Catherine's book. So, shortly after the book dropped, fans started catching a low-key live stream. Nothing super official, just Austin going live on either Instagram or TikTok, depending on who you ask. It wasn't saved, and there's no full repost of it, so it's kind of been passed around through screen recordings and fan clips. But from what people are saying, he may have addressed it, and let's just say, the vibe was weird. Now again, allegedly, he seemed caught off guard. Like, not angry, but kinda stunned. Word is, he started off all calm, saying things like, "I respect her truth, and Catherine's telling her story, and I support that," which, if true, is a pretty neutral way to handle it. But then, and this is the part that really got people talking, he allegedly said something like, "I didn't expect her to say everything like that."
I just started getting so emotional because I started thinking about how, like, you guys are gonna have your own feedback when you guys read the book, and you guys know me, like, you know, you guys know me a lot more. Okay, I've spent hours and hours and hours writing for years, and the thing that I kept seeing was like a film, like a movie, like a production, like something big. And they all said it, and I was like, it's such a huge confirmation for me, because every single one of them said it. And mind you, like, none of them know each other, they didn't talk to each other, these were all their personal notes. And so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys.
This is where things get interesting, because for years fans were divided. Some people defended Catherine, others thought she was just as fake as Austin. But now, after the book, it's like the internet flipped a switch. People are rallying behind her. TikToks are going viral of girls crying to her audiobook, Twitter threads praising her bravery, comment sections full of apologies, people literally saying, "I judged her and I was wrong." Catherine has gone from the quiet YouTube wife to a symbol of strength, vulnerability, and healing. And Austin, let's just say his comments are off on most posts right now. People are waking up. One of the biggest moments that connects the dots is when one of the girls, who stayed anonymous, posted her story. You might have seen the clip. She says Austin told her he and Catherine weren't really together, that it was all for YouTube. She believed him. They hooked up. Then he paid her $800 up front, claiming it was for a brand deal she'd get later. She said it felt weird, transactional. Later, she found out he'd done the same thing with other girls. She felt disgusted with him and with herself. That story? It matches exactly what Catherine said in the book, about brand deals being used to manipulate girls, about Austin spinning stories to get what he wanted. It's not just receipts anymore, it's confirmation. Let's be real, the Ace family as we knew it, it's done. Their final tour was already giving awkward energy. Their channel views were dropping. And now this book, it's like Catherine lit the match and walked away from the wreckage. Austin might try to rebrand, maybe go back to boxing, maybe launch another business. But the internet's watching now, harder than ever. Catherine, she's got options. Fans are begging her to start a podcast, do a docu-series, sit down with Oprah, whatever she wants, because this is her moment. She spent years holding it together. Now she's finally letting it fall apart, and somehow she's more powerful than ever. So yeah, that's where we're at. Catherine Paiz dropped a truth bomb on the internet, and Austin McBroom tried to play it cool. But we saw right through it. The book is out, the truth is out, and the fans, they've chosen sides. Let me know in the comments, did Catherine surprise you with how real she got? Do you think Austin deserves a redemption arc, or is this just the beginning of his downfall? And what would you do if your life, your brand, your entire marriage had been a facade for the world? Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.